Good day everyone, this is Tom Clancy's The Division Resurgence, and this video will be my impressions about the game and discussions on the gameplay you're about to see. First, I want to say thank you to Ubisoft for providing me with early access to this game so that I can try it out for myself and create content as well. The Division Resurgence is a free-to-play third-person shooter for mobile devices. It plays very similar to Division 1 and 2 and is set around the same time, but with its own new campaign with a different perspective of the events that unfolds. For those that don't know the story, it takes place in America after a virus has broken out, which has caused chaos and the collapse of the government. You play as an agent of the Strategic Homeland Division, and your mission is to restore peace, protect civilians against hostile factions, and help them build a better future. Now, I'm a big fan of the Division, having played both 1 and 2 when they were in betas and also at full release, so naturally, I wanted to play Resurgence as well. But this will be my first time playing a game like this on mobile, so you'll probably see me stuff up the controls every now and then. Also, this is going to be a live commentary over my recordings, so I may stuff up my words too. So what you're seeing on screen at the moment, I'm going through the different specializations to choose from. You get to choose from 4 at the beginning. Now we're going to choose the Demolitionist, has access to the Artillery Turret and the Seeker Mine, and his signature move or signature ability is the Grenade Launcher. Okay, we're going to choose a name, randomly chooses Alyssa. And we're about to jump right into the action.
Agent, this is Acting Section Chief, Lower Manhattan. Welcome aboard. As you can see, the situation is fast going south. It now falls on us in the division to prevent a total societal collapse. We're it, Agent.
So to avoid any spoilers, I won't be showing any of the tutorial or the main missions. What we're doing here is actually part of the weekly bounty. What we need to do is to take out a main target, but to actually locate him, we need to first encounter, I guess you want to call maybe mini bosses or his subordinates. There's 5 of them, and we actually got to locate them too. So to do that, you need to perform about 4 missions. In this case, one of them is the hostage rescue we're doing right now, and complete these missions, and then get access to where the mini bosses are located. You take them out, then it's 1 out of 5. And then you got 4 more to do, and then once you've taken those out, you get access to the main target in this particular weekly bounty. So you can see, I'm just trying to get into this area. There's a hostage being locked up in the door at the back there. And just looking on the screen, you can tell the interface. So on the left, we move left and right, up and down. On the right, you got shoot. There's a take cover button. There's a reload button at the bottom. To the right, you got like an aim down the sights, and also a leap or mount, or was it mantle button? That's the one. And on the bottom right is a roll, or I call it ninja roll. Okay, so what we just did there is to rescue the hostage, but now we actually need to protect him, to protect them from the enemies. Now the enemies here are cleaners. They like to use fire. As you can see, they got like gas canisters on their back. If you place shots well enough, you can cause the gas canisters to explode. And I'm using my abilities there. So you can see just on the little ledge in front of me. Oops, as I get burnt to the right, I did not see this person there. Owies, that's going to hurt. Let's take him out. Yeah, he explodes from the gas canister. We're using the heal ability, as you can see. So on the right hand side, you can see a little medikit. That's for healing. But yeah, so I've just put down the artillery turret right there on this ledge here. And it'll automatically engage enemies from afar. So as I was saying with the interface, on the bottom you can see what I've got. So I got an assault rifle, secondary weapon I just switched over is the submachine gun, and then on the bottom further there in orange is the signature ability, which is the grenade launcher. The one that's just reloading now or just refreshed, that's the turret, and there's a seeker mine just deployed. Seeker mine took out 2 enemies. We just finished off the third one for the submachine gun. So submachine gun is pretty good for close range combat. It fires fast. Now, okay, you can see the cover system where you're aiming or where you're looking at. If it's possible to use that as cover, you can press the cover button, and you actually will get there and take cover. So best thing to do when you're actually engaging enemies is to try to always be in cover and only pop up when it's safe to do so. Okay, that enemy's got a sniper rifle, so I'm gonna take him out quickly. Nicely done. But yeah, so as I said, my first time playing a game like this on a mobile device. I've only got access to a mobile phone, so kind of small using it in my hands, but I get used to it after a while. And in all honesty, I'm mainly a PC player, so mouse and keyboard. So I'm not very familiar with, say, like using controllers, and even less so using a mobile device in this particular way. So you may see me stuff up aiming now and then, or my movements will be not very fluid, but I just gotta get used to the controls personally. Oops, I think an enemy just swore there. Taking down the guys quickly, nice. Okay, so there's an enemy who's trying to take out the hostage, kill the hostage. He's a bit of a tank, I guess you want to call it. He's got a bit of health. He's got yellow bar, so a bit more, what's the word, high level. And we took him out. Nicely done. Okay, so that's the hostage secured. That's one mission we've completed. As I said, there's about 4 to do to reveal the location of this mini boss. This is the second one I'm doing now. So we're taking cover behind the car, using our Seeker mine to help us out, and engaging the enemies. Yeah, so putting the artillery turret down, more firepower. Even though I'm in cover, I'm still getting damage there, so just gotta make use of the cover system a bit more better. But yeah, I chosen the demolitionist class because I felt as though that, especially playing solo, which I'm doing now, the demolition class has a bit more firepower. So think of it this way: the artillery turret and also the seeker mine, they would engage the enemies for you. So it's kind of like having 1 or 2 other players with you in some kind of extent. So easier to take down enemies, especially in solo. So that's probably why I chose the class. And plus, I want to see that grenade launcher in action later on. Cool. Okay, let's go and rescue this hostage in the door there. But I'll get some ammunition first. I tend to do that because I know as soon as I open the door, enemies are going to come around. So, okay, there's a little error message on the screen, unstable network. Just to let you know, that's only in the early access. I've been advised that won't happen in the regional beta, which should be coming out soon as this video is put out. Okay, we got more enemies down the road, and there goes artillery turret doing the trick. Oops, I think I'm hitting the car. Just gotta maneuver a bit around the edge. That's better. So yes, still getting used to controls. I'm not too familiar in using like controller style gameplay. I'm more keyboard and mouse, as I mentioned, but I guess after a while it becomes a bit intuitive to get used to them. Nicely done. Okay, well, actions going on the screen. I just mentioned as well that from what I've been told previously is that this game is going to be a bit more true in the sense of an MMO. You will see other players in the open world. In Division 1 and 2, you didn't really get that opportunity to see other players, when you roam in the streets. But in this one, that should change it. So it'll be good to, come across some other random people doing their own thing. It'd be nice to see that happen as well. More enemies coming into the fray. We get some more firepower on them. The turret's doing its thing. The seeker mine is doing its thing. Quite a bit of carnage there to take out enemies. Loving it. Nice. Yeah, the hostage is standing there for some reason. I don't know. Just the way NPCs kind of work, don't they? And that's what they always tend to do. Just stand around and do nothing. More enemies coming in. Oh, that's the enemy in yellow health bar. So it's a bit high level. Time to use the signature ability, a grenade launcher. Oh, look at that. Total carnage. Take him out. Nicely done. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, like mini bosses and the main target. So you can see how it's got 0 out of 5. And on the left, we got Granados, the person we got to find first. So we already done the objectives to locate him. Now we got to actually take him out. Now you can do this part as co-op, so you can join a team. But in this particular playthrough, I decided to go solo just to test it out to see what it's like. But yeah, once you take out this one mini boss, you got 4 more to, I guess, hunt down. And then once you complete 5 in total, then you get access to the main target. So quite a bit of a, I guess, a family tree to go up the chain, as it may be. But yeah, definitely be interesting to do this when full game comes out. Adds a lot of replayability and longevity for my liking, which is great. The more the merrier, right? Okay, so we're into the part where we're hunting down this the Granados. Just kind of lost track of his name for a second. So you definitely make sure you're taking cover. Even though sometimes I'm taking cover, I get shot if I'm standing up, so just be careful. Or the cleaners blowing up the gas tanks. So overall, this part of the, I guess this mission took me maybe about half an hour or so. I do edit it down so it doesn't take that long to go through. But it's actually pretty surprising. Good chunk of time to go through it. Maybe it's just my play style. I like to be a bit more cautious, but yeah, it's a nice fair amount to do in this particular instance. Always take the opportunity to get more ammunition. You never know when you're gonna run out. Okay, so making use of the cover system once again, aiming where I want to go, press the button and you move there. So definitely want to take cover because enemies do hurt if you're not in cover. Now I'm standing up and you can see, oh, I take a bit of damage. One more behind the van. Nice. Let him blow up. Boom. Ooh, Seeker Mine got a mastery or something. Commendation we just received. Very nice. Oh, this guy's charging me with shield. We'll just take him out. And look at the mayhem by the artillery turret. Love it. Took out an enemy for us. Very nice indeed. Okay, this part here was a bit of a strange one. The enemies were waiting for me, but they made it quite interesting. You can also hear the action going on in this main room. I'm just being a bit cautious here because I can tell they're all looking at me. You can tell on the minimap as well. See how everything's been red in the minimap. Oh, on the screen are the explosive explosions going on. Oh, there's little what? Cluster grenades around me. But yeah, you can see on the minimap it kind of highlights where the enemy is in red, and also they're engaging with you. Hey, artillery turret got mastery. Very nice. Ooh. Down to 1 HP. Time to use that medikit once again. Okay, I kind of get a bit stuck here, a bit caught out. There, he got shot one more. Time to heal out one more time. Make the use of our skills. Seeker Mine took out that guy. Nice. Okay, now the enemy down there is quite far away, so I'm thinking I need to swap out my submachine gun and replace it with a marksman rifle. So marksman rifle, you can see, does 1.64k damage. Gonna help us take out the enemy from afar. The submachine gun pretty much not gonna do any help from this range. The rifle might have something. Sorry, the assault rifle, but marksman rifle. There, a bit chunk of his health. If we're gonna aim better, it would help, but come out where you are. Whoa, nice chunk there. Got him. Sweet. Okay, so we're getting close to the target, also the mini boss, Granados, that we looking for. But we still got some more of this, I guess you want to call low-level enemies to take care of it first. Nice. But yeah, playing this overall, very enjoyable. I definitely wanted to get back into the Division, but you know, I already played 1 and 2 quite a lot. But with this version, Division Resurgence, it brings its own campaign with it. So it'd be nice to play it with you know, totally different story, well, a different perspective of the story that I already know. Okay, now I wasn't too sure because there's an enemy, Granados. I'm thinking, do I need to actually go into the cemetery? Can I stay out here? And because I know I'm going to get swarmed by enemies. So I'm just apprehensive from going in. Don't necessarily want to put myself into harm's way, right? So I'll let the enemy come towards me instead of me going towards them. Another guy running at me with a shield. Ah! Got him. So just taking cover. I was just seeing whether I can shoot through this little gap in the fence, and I think you can. Yeah, for sure. Look at that. Nice. Shield guy. Oh, do a quick ninja roll backwards. And take him out. Oh. Just missed my aiming there. You can see him trying to get used to it. But yeah, I was very impressed, I guess, in regards to the controls and the aiming. I know there's many games that do this as well, but to actually try it out myself and just to see how easy it is to get into it after, you know, a bit of practice, very nice indeed. So of course you play this co-op with you know, some friends. You definitely can take on the enemies a lot quicker. Me just going solo does take its time, but I want to actually just test it out to see what it's like. Is it possible to do solo? I guess in a way it is. And it probably would help if I could aim better too. Yeah, definitely I don't have the aim down pat using the touchscreen on my mobile phone. Okay, don't know what happened there, but it's just Granados now by himself. Gonna use our abilities to help us out. I think I've kind of been lost without the abilities. Also want to take him out the marksman rifle. You know, the satisfaction of that long range kill in video games. Just reloading. Gonna move over here, get some cover. Okay, now even though I did give a brief mention of the interface, also mention is that you can actually customize the interface too. So you know where the buttons are for shooting and aiming and the other stuff you can press on. You can actually change their location. You can even change their sizes. There's a way to customize the layout in this. I will make a separate video discussing that as well, and also we'll go through some of the menus too to take a closer look to see what each of them entails. In all honesty, there's actually quite a lot to actually go through. I was kind of amazed that there's so much to get into. Very detailed in regards to what information you're given and what you're provided with to do. So yeah, we'll cover that in another video. Another ninja roll backwards. I'm still struggling with the aiming. I think my thumb couldn't move any more further off the screen, so kind of got stuck. If anybody knows, it's probably the same feeling of moving a mouse to the edge of the mouse pad and you can't move it anymore. Okay, we nearly got him. I think just a few more shots, we should get him done. But yeah, definitely I had a lot of fun playing this mission. I like the longevity in a way. It's not too long and it's not too short, so a nice time. And there, final shot, got him. Yeah, but he got me with a grenade, so we survived that. Nicely done. So yeah, that's just one example of the bounty missions. And you can see, okay, so we eliminated Granados, and they've just claimed the rewards. So now we're 1 out of 5 for the main target. So you can repeat the same target as well. I mean, like Granados once again if you choose to, but of course you want to go through and do the other mini bosses so then you get access to the main target and complete the weekly missions for the XP and the other items you get as rewards as well to level up your character and also get better weapons and gear. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, and I'm very impressed with what I've done. And that's just a weekly bounty. I haven't shown the main missions, or any side missions, and anything like that. I just want to eliminate any spoilers. But yeah, that was really good. Thanks again to Ubisoft for giving me early access. So cheers for watching, guys. If you're new, please subscribe, and we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.